Hello YouTube and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 21st of November running through to the 27th of November, which is Project Titan Week 209. We hope you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us $1 for a slice of pizza using the donation link in the description below, because any support you give us really drives us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be 1 gun, injuries bleed, and technique slowdown. And using the intel skips, we can begin by destroying the 4 panels at Satellite Dish. This will open up the circle for Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 3 intels at Testing Zone before you can interrogate the smoker at Forgotten Sanctuary. Now you can head back to Testing Zone to input the password into the node and then fight Gargoyle there too. For Supercomputer you just need to destroy 4 panels, 3 of which are at Salamander and the other one is at the checkpoint nearby. Now you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With both Titans defeated in Sector 2, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you'll first need 2 intels from Scandium Mine. Then you'll have to defend the node at Red Phoenix, before heading into No Man's Land to destroy the 3 panels. Doing all of that will give you access to the raid boss battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Ancient Harbour and the other is at Chemical Refinery. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Salamander and the other at Forgotten Sanctuary. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine with the last one at No Man's Land. In summary, the modifiers will add a bit of a challenge to this week's raid. Firstly because of the 1 gun modifier, which at times can make the boss fights harder. But do remember you can switch your guns and gear in the menus at any time, which can be very useful before each boss fight and while gathering intel. Next is injuries bleed, and we find the best way to deal with this modifier is to carry as many syringes as possible, and then use them whenever you have a minor injury. Finally for modifiers this week is technique slowdown, so do remember to change your gun and gear to technique increasing ones if using your ability is something you do often. As for the intel trail, this week's raid length shouldn't be too bad. Although there's a fair amount to do, it's not very spread out, so with a well-organised squad, we think this raid could be done in around the 1 hour mark. However, if you aren't in a rush, the combination of modifiers and intel will mean a lot of people will want to switch their loadout often, which can make a raid easily take closer to 90 or even 100 minutes to complete. Starting with Sector 1, you just need to destroy some panels. Then, moving into Sector 2, it can be more efficient to send 1 or 2 people to destroy the panels for Supercomputer, while the others get the intel and interrogation done, ready for the password and gargoyle fight at Testing Zone. Lastly, we have a medium-length Sector 3, where you'll need 2 intels before defending a node and then heading into No Man's Land to destroy more panels. Good luck with everything, and if you do run into any problems, please do comment below, and we'll try to help out so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So first up you'll need to press 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary, plus a further 1 intel at Missile Site Ruins. Then you can interrogate the guy on the roof at Camp Phoenix, before finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can also fight Gargoyle. For Supercomputer you just need to hack and defend the node at Salamander. Then you can battle Quantum at the building in the sea. With the 2 Titans in Sector 2 destroyed, you can head into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Red Phoenix, and a further 2 intels at Scandium Mine. One using your drone in B2 and the other as a pickup. Next you need to destroy 3 panels at Prototype Workshop, before finally putting 4 hands on nodes at No Man's Land. This will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raid. And if you're looking for the raid chests on regular and low this week, there is one box in Sector 1, which is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 more in Sector 2. The first at Camp Phoenix and the other is at Salamander. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3. The first at Prototype Workshop, with the last one at No Man's Land. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Although no pressure, because it's all of your support combined that really drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.